Alright, on tonight's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our generative AI course, and we're still going over the information section of our new project that we're starting. That's going to be our help management project. Let's have a look at what we went over tonight. Like I said, I'm taking it slow with this project because I want to implement all of the steps that we're going to be using one by one. So I want to make sure we go over all the concepts one by one, so we have a firm understanding of what we're going to be doing, and not just aimlessly typing away on a laptop. I want to make sure that we know exactly what we're doing, how we're doing it, and why we're doing it. And with that being said, let's pick up with some light reading. So on the other hand, we can notice that the main function of the generative model is to generate new data that has been trained on some data set. Example, write an essay on generative AI. This is the kind of task we can assign to the generative AI algorithm models. Now, assuming that the model has been trained on huge amounts of data sets that pertain to the queries we will be making, we should expect a response to the query we ask our model about. For a deep understanding of what a generative AI task looks like, let's look at the real world example below. So you can see here we have generative AI, which generates a person for us, which generates the person's characteristics for us, which ultimately generates our model, which we're going to have named the medical chatbot. As you know, that name is pretty familiar because we actually already made a model with this name. So I just recycled the name. So basically, now let's break down this graph for deeper understanding. Notice that first we have our model, generative AI. Then our model generates a person, like I said. This person is a senior in college, like I said right here. Now, the person is studying for the biggest test of their career field, the MCAT. You can see that right here. The person has spent 4 years in school and 1 year interning. You can see that here, 4+1. Now, the final step of this process is for the student to become a doctor. Now, you can see that here. And this doctor, as I said, it was going to lead to our model, our final output of our model, which we're going to name the medical chatbot. Now, basically, that's what we went over tonight. Like I said, we were just taking more notes, getting a deeper understanding of exactly what we're going to be doing, the tools that we're going to be using, how we're using the tools, and why we're using the tools. But again, I will keep you posted every step of the way. But for now, this is the Python Papi. You guys stay Gucci.